Spencer, chat back in. Satsy the Clown here. And Spence, sometimes, it sometimes happens with shelves like this one here, say, or maybe the Spider-Man's up here. If I'm going to adjust someone at the back, or these sort of guys, if I'm going to adjust someone at the back and the other figures don't have stands, it can happen. They can all fall. It's annoying, especially because when one starts to fall, you got to catch it, and they all fall. Actually, the wrestlers are probably one of the more common ones for that. Because, yeah, bobbleheads and things don't have that problem. What I'd recommend for you, because you've only got a smaller style white shelf there, get one of these, man. These big square style cube cases or something. These are awesome. As you can see, man, look how much stuff I've got stacked on there. Bobbleheads fit perfectly across the top. I use them as books for the bottom. This is what I'd kind of recommend, I reckon, for what you've got. Otherwise, this style of stand on this side here is just like you've got but taller. I like the width on these better solely for boxed figures. If you've got stuff in their box, as you can see. Yeah, it's a way to go. Another option as well is, see for these like G.I. Joes here, well these aren't G.I. Joes, these are core figures, but getting stands for them can prevent the whole falling over like you had. Otherwise, one other display option, these IKEA glass cabinets are really cheap for glass cabinets. As far as glass cabinets go, these are the cheapest option you can get. They fit 1/6 scale figures in them absolutely perfect. Anything bigger though, like this sort of stuff, I can't get in there, which is a bit of a pain. But that's what I'd recommend, man. Something like that. What was I going to tell you? I had a little, it's not a story, but at our work, we're having renovations at the moment. And because I work in sort of the print media, in the newspaper, they used to, back in the day, they actually used to develop their own photos and things for the newspaper. So we have a black room. Ever since I've worked there, like 7 years, this has still pretty well been like a storage black room. They've never put proper lights in there. It had the big photo machines in there. But because we're renovating, they've taken everything out. So it is now just an empty room. High roof. Still has like the crappy yellow light, because we've never had a real light in there. And it's creepy. It is like a torture room. It looks like a room of torture. One of the guys at work today put one single chair in there, because we were all joking about it. He put one single chair in there, and it is so golden. I've actually filmed it just to show you, because I think renovations start tomorrow, so I don't know how long the room's going to be this awesome. It echoes. It is just like a room of pain. Like the room of pain. Yeah. So I'll chuck it at the end of the video. Check it out. The torture room. I think we should keep it because it's awesome. It's hell funny. Which, I guess, so we're on a bit of a horror theme, torture room. I don't know if I've asked you this. I feel like I've asked you the question, but I'm going to ask you, who's your favourite slasher villain, like your horror slashers? For me, like, you've seen it in many videos. I got Chucky here. I got Chucky down here in the cabinet there. Chucky's my man. Chucky's my favourite slasher villain. He'd be up there as one of my favourite horror movies. I actually really enjoy, like, Saw 1. The first 2 Saw movies I love. I don't really like the direction it ended up going, but the first 2 were fantastic. Freddy Krueger. I've actually got his signature here. Oh, I met him at Supernova. He'd probably be my second one. His movies are a bit more silly, but I love Freddy Krueger as a character. I love the whole nightmare, killing you in your dreams. Love that. So my question is, dude, who is your favourite slasher villain? I don't know if you like horror movies, but you must still have a villain that you kind of like, you know, you Jason Voorhees, Mike Myers, Pinhead. Pinhead looks sick. I don't know a lot about him. Chucky, any of those sort of guys. Even Saw. Oh, I don't know if he's a slasher. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What is he called? Leatherface. All those sort of guys. What's your favourite? Or what's your favourite horror movie? I'll take that. Anything. Favourite slasher villain or favourite horror movie. Don't know if I've asked you that, but I'm asking you again. I've been Satsy the Clown. I'll catch you all next time. And stay classy.